Hello everybody, welcome back to Destiny 2. Today we are going to be finally going over the Banner of War build. This is probably the best build in the game, no lie. I don't even like playing Titan that much, and I play Titan literally for this build. It's so much fun. It's busted beyond belief, and to top it off, you can use it anywhere. You can use any weapon. It's crazy. So we're going to get right into this right now. So we're going to start with the subclass. With the subclass here, obviously we are using just Blade Flurry, whatever jump you like. I recommend Rally Barricade just because it has a lower base cooldown. Obviously we only have one melee. Nades are kind of whatever you want. For general play, I'm using Grapple just because I like grappling around and then doing like a grapple melee. That does a lot of damage. Shackle Grenade is probably better for like high-end content, I would say. So that one's pretty good. Though Grapple can be used to like kill a group of enemies with like, the grapple melee. The main part of the build, Banner of War. Defeating a target with a melee attack, finisher, or sword raises a Banner of War that pulses with energy, periodically healing nearby allies, including yourself, and increasing melee and sword damage. Targets defeated by you and nearby allies charge the banner, increasing the speed of the pulses. So this goes up to ×4. It heals you at ×4, just like boom, 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 boom. This makes you invincible. It makes you do so much damage with either a sword or a melee. It's nuts. It's absolutely busted beyond belief. The second aspect here is really up to you. I'm using Into the Fray, so destroying a tangle or casting your super grants Woven Mail. While you have Woven Mail, your melee regeneration rate is increased. This is obviously pretty good for the build. You can also use something like Flechette Storm, so you can slide and then do like a ranged melee. This is pretty good as well. This is probably a bit better for like endgame content where you may not want to be like right up in the face of a bunch of enemies. You can do this from a distance. Really nice. For fragments, I'm using Thread of Fury, so damaging targets with a tangle grants melee energy. Once again, pretty good. Thread of Warding, picking up an Orb of Power grants Woven Mail, just another way we can get Woven Mail. Thread of Transmutation, well, you have Woven Mail. Weapon Final Blows create a tangle. You can see how all this feeds into each other. And then Thread of Generation, dealing damage generates grenade energy. This is just so we can get our shackle or our grapple up faster. So, right there, just in the subclass, you've already got the best build in the game. We haven't even gone over weapons or armor. It is busted beyond belief. To top it off and to complement that, we have Monte Carlo. Now, once again, weapons don't matter. You can run anything you want in these columns here. I recommend a sword like Lament or the Strand Sword from last season here. Thin Precipice. I recommend basically anything that gives you your melee back, maybe like a 1-2 punch shoddy if you have it, but Monte Carlo's probably the best, especially with its catalyst, because obviously dealing damage with the weapon reduces your melee cooldown and grants a chance to fully recharge your melee ability on each kill, so obviously that's good for regenerating your melee. And then this weapon gets increased damage from melee kills and kills with weapon. Melee kills grant ammo, which doesn't really matter. But yeah, so, and obviously with its catalyst, you can do crazy damage with the bayonet. But yeah, once again, weapons, up to you, basically. It's crazy good. For the armor mods, on the helmet, we are running Heavy Ammo Finder and a Hands-On. For general play, I'd probably run just 2 Hands-On. If you're doing like higher end content, having a Heavy Ammo Finder so you can have heavy ammo more often is pretty good. That also feeds into using an exotic primary, because that will also give you more chances at heavy ammo, which is nice. I'm also using just if you're using Monte Carlo, use a kinetic siphon or a kinetic siphon. I'm using a harmonic siphon because I've been using a certain shotgun. We're using Synthoceps for our exotic here, which is super good. That we're using momentum transfer, melee kickstart, and heavy-handed. This is like kind of the trifecta. So every time you use a melee, you get like half your melee refunded. These are really nice. Increases melee lunge range, improves melee and super damage when you're surrounded. So you're going to be surrounded a lot, especially these last few seasons where ad density is just top notch. On the chest piece, we are mainly running, resist mods here, which is pretty standard. On the boots, we're running stacks on stacks, recuperation, and invigoration. So it will reduce melee cooldown and heal us whenever we pick up an overpower. Then we're running, triple outreach on our class item. You could also do like 2 outreach and a reaper, which is probably what I recommend here, which is pretty good. Yeah, this build is absolutely busted. You almost never die with this. Quite honestly, there's basically no way you're dying in anything other than like high-end content if you have like Banner War 2 or onwards. It's absolutely busted beyond belief. So yeah, I definitely recommend, even if you're not a Titan main, giving this build a go. It makes me want to play Titan all the time. So yeah, it's pretty good. I'm gonna leave you some Lost Sector footage of me just rolling through everything. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys definitely, out of any build I've done, any build I'll ever do, I hope you give this one a go, especially now in case they ever nerf it, because it's the build. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.